Hello everyone, this is Debonair and today I'm showing you the process of how I get characters and character models into my video game so that I can have customizable characters. It is quite easy to do and you can do it too if you just make sure to subscribe to the channel. By subscribing to the channel, you will allow us to be able to release our BB docs for all to download from any of our tutorials simply by getting us to 1,000 subscribers. So let's begin to chop this model up into the sections so that I can give people access to customizable characters. Right now, we have already begun chopping him up. So we do have the helmet by itself. Okay. We also have the right boot and left boot by itself. Let me see, what do I need? I think what I need now is now I need the hands. I need the gloves. This character model, this model is going to be linked in the description to where you can get it. This is created by the awesome people on Deviant Art, if I'm not mistaken. They have some XPS models that people can use. Please make sure to credit them, as have I, with the link in the description. So what I normally do is I open up Blender. I'm going to open up the, I think this is the latest version of Blender, but I'm not sure. I haven't used, I normally don't worry about whether it's the newest version. I normally just worry about whether or not it's going to work. So now we go to import, we go to OBJ because that is what the model form is. I next go into where I have my character, which it says recent. However, you can navigate through system if you desire. I'm going to go to my recent folders and I'm going to select my full scale model of Proto Man. All right. Now, as you guys can see, the character model is in here. Okay. I like to make sure that the texture is still working. All right. Now, sometimes this can be a bit deceptive because if you check your shading, sometimes your character model, as you can see, is see-through. Okay. I don't know if this is a problem for my game, but it has been a couple of times and I really did not understand how to fix it. However, we can simply just reapply the entirety of the textures because even getting rid of, like, say, the alpha part doesn't really do anything. Okay. Um, Getting rid of this connection kind of helps, but not really. You see, it's still see-through. So I normally just start with an entirely new material that kind of fixes the problem. And then we hit new, we hit add. I just add a texture. I don't like to do all that fancy stuff. I connect it to get the black texture to make sure it's not see-through. And then I simply scroll down to the PNG file that gives the entirety of the texture overall. This has been a problem for me in Blender, but I don't know if it will be a problem for you guys. But it looks like everything else is pretty much okay. All right. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to head to the modeling section. As you can see, it's already selected the glove. The cool thing about this model is the hand and the glove are separated. However, I personally don't need them to be separated right now. I'll worry about them being separated in the future, maybe. But for the most part, I like both of them to come together. I am, however, thinking about having the hand be separate for other things in the future for my customizable characters. All right, so I have removed all of the other parts I don't need. I'm now going to join these two parts by hitting Control J after selecting both of them. I'm then going to take and set the origin to center, and I'm going to center it on this line. I need that for when I import it into the game. Backspace to remove all of this to, like I said, center it out. All right, now that we have the character center, I still want to see, make sure it still has its color. All right, make sure that it's not see-through, which it isn't. This right now is the left hand. I also like to angle it 90 degrees. It just makes it easier when I import it into BuildBox. So let's make sure 90 degrees. There we go. All right. It's 90 degrees. And then this is pretty much it. I then take and export it as a OBJ. All right, and of course we name it. So I'm gonna go here, and we have Proto Man helm, Proto Man boot, left and right. This is the left hand, his left hand. I like to go by what the character, like if it belonged to them specifically, how we would address it. So I say his left hand. So I say glove left. All right. And then I export it as an OBJ. Then I go and tap it to open it in 3D viewer. All right, and as we can see it in 3D viewer. Okay, next I close this out. I hit don't save. Oh wait, no. We can real quickly get a right hand simply by adding simply by mirroring. There we go. I also just for safety purposes, because my program likes to mess up sometimes, so I go to edit mode, because sometimes it'll be what's the word? It'll be see-through again. It'll be transparent again. I don't want that, so I hit mesh and I hit recalculate normals outside. All right. So after that, I hit file, export, wavefront OBJ once more. And now, since it was the right glove now what we're doing, I just hit capital R and export. From there, we close Blender, although I do it for, other parts. Once we open up BuildBox and we import it into BuildBox, I'm going to show you guys how to do that in just a moment.